Hello guys,
Welcome, guys. What's up? What's up?
कैसे हैं सब लोग? कैसा था MBCCR?
It,
सबसे
it,
थोड़ा थोड़ा लेट हो गए हम.
Technical difficulties.
Technical difficulties were being managed. Yes, and for some reason I can hear myself.
Echo.
Oh, there
Charlie
you
yeah.
go.
Papa Tango Echo.
Echo,
Yes,
echo.
yes.
Geo. Yes. So let's start. So, how was the experience? White Knight. Let's start with you.
It was nice, lovely. I got to drive for a long time after a long time on a long road. मस्त क्रूज कंट्रोल को 80-90 पे डाल दिया. आराम से गए. चारों
Hmm.
चार तो क्या अभी तो यहाँ पे तो तीन ही है बट वी हैड अ गेस्ट विद अस. उनको साथ में बिठाया, उनको अपना बकचोदिया दिखाया और हंसते खेलते हुए गए हम लोग एकदम बढ़िया.
Hmm.
इवेंट में भी स्मूथ सीमलेस एंट्रीज. जाके वहाँ पे कुछ नए गाड़ियां दिखे, कुछ पुराने थे
Hmm.
और आई थिंक यस, ऑल इन ऑल सब बढ़िया था.
Hmm.
अ, मुझे एक बहुत अच्छी लगी उसमें से वो, क्या नाम था उसका, वो रेड पिग जिसका
Big
वो एक
Red.
और बना रहे हैं V12 के साथ. क्या नाम है उनका? आई फॉरगॉट द नेम, दैट गाय. बट यस, very nice bunch of enthusiastic people were there, and it
Hmm.
was fun to meet these guys. And the good part is that uh, being enthusiast, कोई वो नहीं रहता है, ईगो नहीं रहता है किसी को. आप बात करने जाओ तो एवरीवन वांट्स टू टॉक कि हाँ क्या किया है कार में, क्या सब कहाँ से लाए, क्या इंपोर्ट किया, क्या प्रॉब्लम आते हैं पार्ट्स मंगाने में, थिंग्स लाइक दैट. It's very difficult to maintain these cars and keep them at the level of what showroom conditions they were. So uh, talking to these people, it felt very enlightening and very humbling again. So that
Yeah.
was my experience.
Nice. Nice. Good. What about you, Sabya?
Uh, a couple of things. I started off. I wanted to start off with one.
Hmm.
Apologies for the delay. We went to the show that was last weekend, and well, due to living our lives the way that we do, we got a little delayed. And I know there's an awaited overall video that's coming, and trust me, that's going to come very soon. And that's precisely why we are here today, a little earlier than what we usually do in the evening, to talk about the show. Now, coming back to the car rally that we went to, so we spoke about it last week, and I think everybody could feel the kind of enthusiasm and energy we had, in the group call and the other people that we met there. So, one, the journey we all started early in the morning. I think felt like a 16-year-old kid. I'm not saying we are any younger, but but it felt like that. Going on a college trip or a school trip with a bunch of boys at cruising at about 100 kilometers an hour. Don't tell the Mumbai police, but we were doing some good speeds, and we cruised, to the station. And it was a long time since I've also been to Bombay, so Bombay kind of felt different. Still a lot humid, but I think the temperature kind of rose when we entered the car rally and we started looking at the cars. So uh, the interesting ones, honestly speaking, I like the S classes. There was
Hmm.
one car that was from Pune as well. With the scissor doors, if I'm not wrong. I like that, and one of the I guess what was the gentleman's name who was the presenter, the one that he was standing up against. So that, I think, for me, the two more iconic cars in the rally were those. Uh, Apart from that, we did other activities as well, and we're going to talk about it. Definitely, I think when you talk about enthusiasm and plan of nature of what boys can literally do to get something their hands on, I think we lived that last weekend. So a lot of good experience, as Baski said and White Knight said. A lot of information as well we received, right? When you meet people who are similar minded, who've never met before, but it never felt like we were meeting them the first time. It was all high fives and handshakes around. Some very interesting characters, some influences, as we like to call it, were also there. So we are also learning from them, kind of the twirling around and all. So everything was an experience. Bombay in itself has a vibe to it. And then we, whatever did after that, and especially we're going to talk about our struggle to find food while hitching a ride back from Bombay. But good one, really good one. Bombay, as always, by God's grace, hopefully they get a little better weather sometime around. But so far, so good. How was it for you, Baski?
For me, I'll start with the journey. Well, for the very rare occasion, I was not driving, and being on the back seat, yes, enjoyed the drive. That was very very important for me. Enjoying the drive. Uh, the Mumbai heat is always very good. It's very good, and the moment you can you can smell fishy, you can understand that you are near the coastal area.
Fresh
So
dead fish.
yes, yes, yes. But if we talk about Mumbai, yes, definitely, I love going there. But per day, but the heat really hits very hard. Apart from that, I this was my second time that I went to the MBCCR. I thoroughly enjoyed meeting all the folks, Earl, Rahul, and other folks as well. It was real fun. So for me, the best pick for me would be is the big red G wagon for sure, for sure. In fact, even the car that we picked, the green one and the black one, the 280 ones, they were
280.
amazing. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
the lime green color one, if I'm not wrong, the one
yep,
you're talking about. Yeah.
yeah. So these are my quite few, you know, the cars which I would love. Always seeing them on roads, and that's all, folks, from my side.
Yeah, and what was interesting was, I think, a little different from the rest of the crowd that was there, as
Yeah,
everybody knows, and we knew that we were going to do it. We were carrying our diecast, some of the diecast vehicles that we had of, Mercedes. So we had about 8 or 10 in the backpack, and we were lucky enough to literally come in front of those same cars in one is
yeah,
to one scale, the real cars in front. So the call outs, we all kind of spoke about other cars, but I think the fan movement was when we came in front of the pig face, right? The red one.
yeah,
With the decals and everything, and the support that we saw when we were doing those photo shoots. So, again, those are going to be part of the video that we'll upload soon. And I think that the crowd kind of jumped in, right? They were enthusiasts who would have never thought that somebody could be at a convention like this, carrying around diecasts and taking photos. So we had kids, we had pretty senior people walking up to us, and they're like, can we talk about this? Can we take a picture of this? And there were some good facility members also who kind of helped us while they were pushing the others across. They helped us take some photos with the cars. So I think that's a core memory. Uh,
yeah,
you know, not just for us, for everybody who kind of met us the other day. You mentioned about Rahul. Rahul gave us a scare. So
yeah,
if you're a diecast collector or an inbox collector, or if you have a gem in your collection, we just don't want to open the box, and he gave us a scare like twice, and we all jumped, right? So I think core memory unlocked at this age, but fantastic. Yeah,
yeah,
I think overall, again, probably because of the heat. Otherwise, I think we would have been required to drag us out of the show. कि भाई निकलो,
yeah,
शाम के 6 बज
yeah.
गए हैं बहुत हो गया और
बहुत
क्या
सही,
किया
सही बात.
आई गेस हम सुबह ही निकलते थे वहां से, रात को भी
मुझे
नहीं.
तो डाउट है, मुझे डाउट है सुबह में
Yeah,
जाते हैं, हमें मुझे डाउट है बिकॉज नेक्स्ट डे संडे ही था एंड वी वुड हैव
we would have been putting over there.
probably
Yeah.
and we had other intentions as well, so we could just use the more time more distance to cover, right?
Yes.
But good one.
Yeah.
और क्या
The
कर रहा
G
है
wagon
मिस्टर?
जो बास्की बोल रहा था, it was the old G wagon. I think one of those first G wagons where the G wagons were
Yes.
actually meant for proper work and off-roading, and not the fancy ones जो अभी footballers लेके घूमते हैं. It wasn't
Yeah.
those. It was the old one with everything manual diff locks and manual stuff. And it was a very refreshing sight to see the old one being available here in
Yes.
India. Not many are there. New ones are dime a dozen. I mean, so to say, figuratively speaking. But the old ones are very rare.
Yeah.
It was there, and it was very nice to see that. So
Yeah.
yes, and then I guess उसके बाद like Sabya बोले कि we also went on a hunt. तो वहाँ पे भी बॉम्बे में भी we went to a few shops. So we usually order from those shops, but we have never seen those shops. But this time we ended up going to a few of those shops and checking out their stock in person. And वहाँ जाके पता चला कि obviously कुछ कुछ items were not listed on the website, and we were able to pick a few from them. So जैसे for example this guy, this is a Monopoly का 60th नहीं 90th anniversary car. So Monopoly game का 90th anniversary का कार है ये, and we were able to find this in the shop. Excuse me, I'm not very well.
शाम होते you'll start feeling better is what I'm
Yeah.
guessing.
Yeah.
That is
Thanks for
true.
taking.
I get my medicines over there, na Sham.
Yeah. So no, but thanks. Even in this condition, again, just shows the kind of enthusiasm that we boys have. Uh, Good one. So talking about the adventure that we had, and White Knight kind of game some info in and around it, and it was a hunt. I think we never thought that if you hear a name called the Junkyard Bonkers, you would hardly think that you would have to end up in a junkyard to pick up something. And I don't want to go into the exact store and other details, but that's exactly what it was. And I don't think at least I have not done or walked into that kind of a narrow road or a locality in the last 30 odd years at least, to just pick up a bunch of diecast cars. It was fun here. I mean, gives the thrill growing and then getting the chap in. Yes, we were looted out of a lot of money, but we got some good ones. We were searching for
Yeah.
it. The essential part was that. Also, funny thing, obviously we were looking for these places over Google Maps and other things. And while going through the busy streets of Bandra, uh, White Knight spotted one stop. Now this shop, I've been buying from these guys for close to about 6-8 years. One of my alternate hobbies of collecting are action figures. So there's a store called Nerd Arena. If anybody kind of wants and is into collectibles, they can visit. Unfortunately, they didn't have a lot of choice for us from a diecast perspective, but it was nice to kind of drop in. It's in a small inside a building column. So White Knight, good one on that. You spotted it. And we went in, me and Baski, we were like on the roads of Bandra, one 6'3" guy, one 6 foot guy walking in the streets of Bandra. Who the hell are these guys with the beards grown and with whatever's happening in the country right now? I think people would have had their scare. That was an experience. Then finding that place, and then we got really tired, right? We wanted to have food, right? Bombay का खाना खाने का था अपने को, और trust me, we had probably, if you want to buy a Bofors gun, it's easier to buy than finding good food, at least on the route that all of us were, because it's either too lavish, right, or it's too bonkers to kind of even think, and it's heat, it's hot. We need at least an AC or a fan on top of our head. Especially the likes of myself and Baski, we would melt, right? We are built to melt in that way. So we're not built for humid conditions. So we drove, we literally we've been driving, and all of us got cranky. Plus, as we said, the fresh smell of dead fish.
Was invigorating to our nostrils. Nothing
Yeah.
I did.
I think somewhere it helped to kill the hunger as well.
Yeah, it did. It did.
Probably.
Pretty much. Pretty much. Pretty much.
So we drank a lot. When I say drank,
Or
nothing
water.
too fancy, nothing too fancy. No, normal Coke and some aerated drinks. But bada maza aaya. It was a thrill seek, and coming back as well. I think when we were back in the city, back to our hometown, I think we all got our energy back. So
Yeah.
we've made some videos as well, and we there was a short that we uploaded as well, which kind of shows you the energy that we went in. And by the way, if anybody is interested, the voice that says "Welcome to Mumbai," that's our own Paski, right? On the microphone. So all of us have certain skills, which I'm sure you guys will come in terms with in the coming days. Similarly, we have an end of the video as well. When we enter our home city. So. All in all, I think yes, definitely. If you ask me to go again, minus the heat, and I think the fish and the smell we can still deal with as long as the cars are nice and and the girls are cute.
You mean
Sorry,
the hot
too much.
wheels?
Hot wheels are
Hot
always
wheels. Yeah.
Hot Wheels.
yeah, that too.
2-6 फुट के मुस्टंडे with दाढ़ी and everything. भैया hot wheels है क्या? भैया hot wheels है?
ऐसे नहीं पूछा हमने. Paski knows the attitude that we had. Even in the store, the XYZ stores we went in, it's like we owned the store. Paski, you're on mute, just in case probably you're saying something. So, but bada maza aaya. And the fun part was, it was me and Baski who was running around the streets of Bandra while Mr. White Knight
Yep.
spokes, standing there in the corner like Mr. Cool Guy, like the papa
I was
that he is.
keeping the car cool.
the guardian for us. तो हम बच्चों के
Yep.
जैसे me and Baski jump कर रहे थे. भैया गाड़ी है. मैंने बोला नहीं है, तो बोला चलो. तो we ran back to Papa.
अगली दुकान में जाएंगे.
The biscuit. बस. So
Yeah.
we gave a lot of trouble to Mr. White Knight, which
My
doesn't
pleasure.
matter. That's
Doesn't
what
matter.
I'm not thanking
Yeah.
you for it. That was supposed to be. That was the plan from the beginning. So
Let's do it
bada
again.
maza aaya. Let's do it again. Yeah, absolutely. So
But yeah, let's do it after that ceiling thing opens. Ceiling nahi, the under bridge thing which they are making to bypass the ghats, because if you remember clearly, वापस आने के टाइम घाट पे हम लोग को रुकना पड़ा था literally. It's called an expressway, but we were literally standing still.
there's
And
nothing express on that way.
nothing express on that way. So वो एक painful part है of the journey where whenever somebody says घाट पार जाना है, I'm like भाई तू जा, मैं नहीं जा रहा. But yes, like Sabya says, with good company anything is possible. So yes, I am ready to do that trip again, provided we have the same bunch of people to accompany us
Yeah.
and the same energy.
Yeah.
Yes. So let's. I guess we will end the show with what we saw over there. the diecast ones. Let's showcase that, and then probably we will end it here. Let me show what we saw over there.
So when Baski says we saw, we
Yeah.
it includes the show and stuff that we bought. So
Yes.
this is what we saw. Yeah, Baski.
1:1.
So this,
Fun stuff.
yeah. So this was the black color 280 SL, the fabulous car, and then we had the 300 SL.
Yeah.
This is the most loved car
Face.
over there. Yeah, the big red and all-time favorite we had over there. That's the G wagon. So these were the cars that we actually saw it in 1:1 scale and 1:64 scale.
Yes. I remember some kid coming up to Bhaskar when he was clicking pictures. Arey bro, is this an RLC model? How did you get it? Are you a member of the RLC? ये वो भाई बड़ी बड़ी गाड़ियां छोड़ के वो हॉट व्हील्स पे आ गया बंदा. So surprising
Yeah.
and refreshing at the same time. बाकी बेचारे ने 5-6 हजार रुपए दे के वो गाड़ी खरीदी है. अभी चलो एटलीस्ट बच्चे पूछ तो रहे कम से कम आगे.
Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, yeah. I guess yes. RLC is really good in terms of the design and everything. I really loved it, and as well as the even the premium are really good. Both
Mm.
detail work
Right.
is much better in RLC.
And I also
Definitely.
got a comment from one of the guys who said, "Ke wo
Mhm.
you have one Mercedes na, जिसमें that Deutschland artwork is there. Can you show that
Yeah,
for the video, please? Because people were
sure.
interested to see that artwork again. दिखाया क्या अभी वो? नहीं दिखाया.
This one.
RLC वाला नहीं वो sorry RLC नहीं Deutschland वाला नहीं रेड पिक था क्या वो?
I don't know. Are you talking about this?
नहीं बीच वाला.
Oh, the big red.
हाँ बिग रेड का आर्टवर्क द कार्ड आर्टवर्क
Yeah.
डॉइचलैंड क्या लिखा है साथ में उसके
Correct.
डिजाइन हाँ दिस
Yes.
वन सो दिस also people liked the card.
Yeah.
Forget the car, yes of course they like the car but the card as well. So if
Yeah.
we find more of these Basky, let's pick up some more Deutschland design.
I am still searching for it, to be very honest.
Right.
It is nowhere to be found. Probably I will try to import it if
Okay.
ever I get the chance. Those
और
these are
यही वाला
getting
था क्या
collected.
जिसको राहुल फाड़ने का एक्टिंग किया था यही वाला था क्या?
Yes, यही था वो.
तभी तो सब मुंह में ऐसा टेंशन हो गया था टेंशन हो गया था
Like no.
गला काट हो गया था
No.
Edit.
गला सूख गया था सर इतने
But
ह्यूमिडिटी
yes,
में.
yeah. I guess it felt more good when we are actually seeing the diecast cars with the original cars.
Yeah.
That gives you a different feeling that oh yes, we have the replica of it. Although we don't own the 1:1, but then we have 1:64.
One day it will become 1:1 bro, don't worry.
1:1. Yes.
1:64 से स्टार्ट किया है ना 1:24 जाएंगे फिर 1:12 जाएंगे 18 जाएंगे हो जाएगा.
I know a place where you will get 1:12 or 1:18 as well.
Yeah.
The cost is
Let's
also
go
good.
rate that soon.
Yeah. But it's really good one. I really like it.
1:12. Are you talking about the physical store or the online store?
Online store. I guess it's more of online only. It's more of online.
All right.
We'll go
Next
make
one.
it physical, don't worry.
So with my
Yes.
interest, my alternate interest of collecting as well, right? As you guys know, I if I am picking up other vehicles, and I'll probably just go off video for a couple of seconds, and I'll get one off and probably just show off before we
Yeah.
close the show.
Yes, please,
I
sir.
like
Show
to
off, sir.
collect. We'll get to that. So end में करेंगे. But before that, what do you have, White Knight? What do you have from the pickup that you did, from the junk yards that we went to search for
So
in the
one
city
was
of
that
Mumbai?
Monopoly wala car, which I showed already, the
Uh,
Monopoly 90th
Mhm.
anniversary edition car. And the other one, which I never thought I'll buy, is basically this twin mill. So why I bought it, I had forgot that I had the 2007 version of the same car. So when I bought it and I came home, I realized that I have the old one and now I have the new one. So I guess it is now what 2007 or 17 something. So this is the old
2007.
one.
That was 2007.
So that was seven. So that time
Yeah.
I wasn't even sure if I was collecting cars. I was just buying them just like that. But yeah, so a new one has come out and
Yeah.
I somehow bought it. And yeah, I'll unbox it soon. But yeah, these are the two cars I picked up. This one and the Monopoly one.
There's another unique point, I think, to the second one that you got. I think that's a transparent version, right?
Yeah, it's got a transparent base. I don't know if you can see. And
Yeah.
Mhm.
because of the transparent base, what they have been able to do is add details like the front splitter and the rear spoiler, which is now made of that translucent material, which forms the base of the car. So it is not the usual metal based car. It has sort of a translucent base, which then goes on to become the window of the, I mean, the DLO of the car. And yeah, it gives, I think, the Hot Wheels designer a lot more freedom to explore forms and shapes which otherwise would not have been possible
Yeah.
looking back at older cars. So yes,
Mhm.
very nice.
Yeah.
Nice one. Okay.
Yes, your turn, Sabya.
Sabia,
I have a few.
where did you get Sabia?
Yeah.
I got a lot. I got a lot of them. So, okay, because we went to the Mercedes show, we're going to start off with the 500E.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
nice.
So this one again, currently carded. I'm sure we're going to take it out because that was the intention behind it. But I don't think this was present in the show though. Correct me if I'm wrong, Baski. But beautiful looking car
Yeah.
from a design aspect. Although a carded version or the basic version we call it, but this was I've not seen it before. So when we saw it in store, definitely was a pickup. The paint is a metallic matte, right? It's not a shiny matte if you can see, not like the usual colors. The details on the wheels, right? Also,
Mhm.
bottom. So if I'm not wrong, interesting story. And I was talking to White Knight the other day, how the generation of cars or the manufacturing of cars have moved around, especially when you talk about Hot Wheels. There was a time that these were made in India, then we moved to Indonesia. Now I believe most of these are coming from Malaysia, right? So that's one. Moving on to I don't think it needs any introduction, but the 365 GTB in
Oh
yellow
yeah,
Ferrari.
Oh
Uh,
yeah.
Ferrari.
I have been searching heaven and hell for this in Hot Wheels. Definitely, these are available by other makers, but this one in particular, and there's an alternate red version which I do not have, but one of our three other two guests on the call they have it. Similarly, we've never had the cojones to kind of unbox this. I don't think this is coming out as well. But if you look at the details, right, at what Hot Wheels and Mattel has been able to replicate,
Mm.
it
Yeah.
looks very nice. Could have done a little bit more paintwork, maybe some dry brushing behind the back to get more details out, but this looks fine. Uh, Yellow from the bottom, you can
Yeah.
see the exhausts,
Yep.
right? Okay, so this is Really, really nice. I think this was worth making that humid trip. Now,
Something fishy
the,
about the
the fish one I'm coming to now. What makes it worth for the fish? The humidity is taken care of. The 69 Dodge Charger
Woo!
Daytona version.
Nice.
So
Yeah. Look,
anybody and everybody who knows cars, first of all, knows Daytona, right? Even if you do not recognize this, I'm sure you would have heard Daytona. So this is one of the racing legend cars, number 56. Beautiful looking details. Now, that's what. So as I was telling you from this, right? The
yeah.
amount of details that you see on this in the paint tabs are on a completely different level. That includes the wheels as well. If you see there's a
Yeah.
bronze shade or the chrome shade wheels that it has, you do not see much that. It's more of a basic color. But being a Ferrari, this is art.
Mm.
But this one looks very, very cool. Especially comes with those two Ford designs. So I know everybody calls it racing stripes, but for me, I've always just called it the Ford stripes. Always, right? So anything, even a Suzuki Maruti Suzuki Swift. I think if I see it with these two stripes, it kind of draws my attention. This was nice. Um,
Very
okay,
nice.
uh, if I'm not wrong, and for people who are from 80s and 90s, anybody who's played NFS Underground 2, I'm
Yeah.
100% sure at one time you would have picked up the Mazda RX-7.
Oh
Probably
yeah.
different color and then customized it.
Yeah.
But I think all of us had this because this car, this and the RX-8 had beautiful handling, right?
Yeah.
Mazdas as cars, and White Knight, you can bring in more insight there, are known for their handling, and I think this was again core memory unlocked. So looking at the details, the tires, beautiful replication,
Yeah.
defense, right across.
Yeah.
And it's amazing, at this scale, the details that these guys have been able to replicate. Um, so this is what 70s versus 90s. See, that's what I was saying, right? This is
Yeah.
part of history,
Yeah.
right?
It
So
is.
beautiful, looking car here. Now this again, there were a couple more, but these were the call outs. There's one big one that I wanted to mention, and a lot of people have seen it. And this one belongs to Mr. White Knight as of today, but I'm the custodian for it today. So this is the exclusive Honda set,
Oh yeah.
right? With the trailer
Yeah.
and the forecast. Beautiful pearl white, and absolutely zero reasons for us to unbox this because we have everything inside. The diorama. Um, so people who are not aware of the terminology diorama, those are basically scale-based, replications of scenery. This one looking like a garage. This is a Honda garage. So
Yeah.
essentially, all sort of storage and our photography senses. This is taken care of. So congratulations, Mr. White Knight, and we do hope that you allow us both to play with it at some time. One more car that I wanted to show off. This is not something that we bought in Bombay, but so when you talk Ferrari, there is a synonym to it. That's always Lamborghini, right? I know some of you would have thought Ford because of the movie, but it's Lamborghini. So thanks to Pasky, he picked
Yep.
up this Cyan FKP for me,
Woo!
and
Wow.
this just sweetened the deal because I got my hands on this when we came back from the convention, right? So this was just worth, I think, the journey and everything, and coming back and then getting this a few more. But this is really something that I was looking forward to, and I I can't bring myself to unbox this honestly. I stayed up till 3 on the same night, and I was like, "Kya kare, kya kare, kya kare?" So sorry,
You should have
this
tossed the
is
coin.
sorry.
You should have tossed the coin.
I've never been too lucky with the coins, and I didn't have anybody to play rock paper scissors with. So But what a beautiful last weekend. A lot of fun, and yeah. So we want to talk about the convention more. Again, the video that we were speaking on, it's work in progress. Um, and it is only work in progress because we want to make sure that it's a lot more enjoyable for all of you guys. Trust me, there is like loads of photos between us three and other couple of other people who were in and around. We got like tons of photos. There's some pretty cool videos. That looks around the cars, the details, and the aura of the place. So, and good point. We've kind of upgraded ourselves now to kind of meet your demands. So you'll see a lot of stuff coming through, but there are shots that we uploaded. If you like it, please like it, and I think share it with your friends and colleagues as well. With that, over to my friends. I think I've done as much as I can at 1:13 in the afternoon India time, as much as I could, without anything in the stomach. So I think this is becoming like मुंबई वाला situation. तो मेरे को जाने का है खाना खाने के लिए. Over to my friends.
Yes, I guess it's time to say bye bye to all.
Before we say bye, I'll just add a little anecdote regarding the Honda set. So, funny story. My friend from Ahmedabad calls me up in the morning. भाई नया stuff आया है Blinkit पे. Check it out. हाँ. So that same day, okay, I got excited and I was checking and I was adding stuff to my cart on Blinkit. And क्या हुआ? One of my friends was supposed to come and work from here, from my place. And he came, and I think it was Children's Day that day or a day before that or something. So, as you all know, Blinkit में कुछ ना कुछ चलता रहता है for any occasion which happens. तो वो set आया and
I don't agree.
नहीं? अच्छा.
19 तारीख को कुछ भी नहीं था.
मेन से कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता भाई. हम धूल बराबर है सर. तो
हमें शेविंग प्रोडक्ट्स पे भी डिस्काउंट नहीं है हमें तो. सॉरी.
हाँ, तो मेरा दोस्त आया. He's like, अरे वाओ क्या सेट है, बढ़िया है, मेरे को भी चाहिए. He's got a kid who is 7-8 years old. 7 भी नहीं है, I think 6 years old or something. So he liked the set so much and he said मेरे को चाहिए. तो मैं बिना सोचे समझे हाँ बोल दिया, ले जा भाई, no problem, तेरे बच्चे के लिए. Then I realized I went to Blinkit again. The set was sold. There is no more sets available. I call up Sabya and asked him, भाई तेरे इधर मिल रहा है तो तू भी एक उठा. Sabya picked up one. I picked up one. I gave mine. Sabya picked up mine. No, mine is with Sabya and mine is with the other guy. So
mine is with Sabya. Mine is with क्या बोल रहा है भाई? कुछ भी.
मेरे हाथ में अभी कुछ नहीं है. Even though हो चुका है सब shopping. But yeah, तो वो ऐसा इधर का उधर, उधर का इधर हो गया. वो अक्षय कुमार का वो ऐसा वाला है ना, वो हो गया.
गौर से देख लो.
वाह वाह वाह. Yes. And एक स्टिकर सेट भी आया था उसके साथ, which which has reached its correct custodian, I think. And अगर वो handy है तो दिखा दो लोगों को.
नहीं, handy तो नहीं है.
Handy नहीं है. Okay, next slide पे दिखाएंगे.
उसके साथ और भी बहुत सारी चीजें दिखाने के लिए. This is
right.
So
चलेगा. Yes. Done. With that, we are done.
Yes.
Ciao. See you guys.
We have to get back to our normal lives. Right.
Yeah. Bye bye.